People. Que pasa, sapa, say what they do. Welcome to Crime Time News. Now, people, just when we are starting to get comfortable and thinking that the family of Donna-Lee Donaldson will finally get some sort of justice, will finally get their case heard in a courts, and this man, Mr. Noel Maitland, will be imprisoned, will be charged, convicted, and sentenced to at least 1 life imprisonment, locked up for the rest of his natural life. People, we should be very cautious. Now we know that he has been locked up, Noel Maitland, about a week now, 7 days now. And we know that when he went to courts, the Popo, the prosecution, the DPP, through some sort of legal maneuver, they got him to be remanded into custody or back into custody for at least 10 days. The court signed off on that. And we also know that his lawyer, Mr. Christopher Townsend, he filed a writ of habeas corpus to get his client released. Now, people, that same lawyer, he is speaking up once again, and he is saying, once this 10 days expire, he will be renewing his writ of habeas corpus to get his client released, if he is not charged within that 10 days specified time. People, take a listen, take a look to what the lawyer has to say. It is a very short voice note, however, it is going to be impactful.
He is detained for 10 days. So at the end of 10 days, if it is that he is not charged, we will renew our application before the court.
Now, people, when we think about this lawyer, we see that he is very relentless in getting his client out. Is he relentless about justice, or is he relentless about getting that retainer and getting money, trying to milk this man for everything he's got before he actually gets the life imprisonment that he truly deserves? Because, people, based on what we've heard, based on what the Popo, specifically Fitzbailey, had to say in court, they have significant evidence that leads them to believe that this man, Noel Maitland, is a suspect, is responsible, knows more than he is talking about. However, people, we have to be very cautious when it comes to these Popo. The judicial system are locked there off in a Jamaica because we see they are good at fumbling the ball. So, people, me just say, hope for the best and expect the worst, because, people, truly, we would have expected, with all this delay, all this frustration that the family and Jamaica in extension has been going through, you would have thought that this would have been signed and sealed, and this man would have been charged a very long time ago. However, people, we know when it comes to law in Jamaica, especially justice for the poor, it is very tricky. So therefore, we can expect to see just about any sort of card being played. However, people, with the public pressure, with vloggers like myself keeping on the ball and making sure that justice is served, I would be very surprised if this man actually gets bail, if this man is not charged officially within 3 days or so. However, people, I've been wrong before, and hopefully this is not one of those times. Point blank and period. Now, people, the next thing that is popping in the news. We know that Jamaica is party central. We have the Dream Weekend that was recently held at the end of July 2022. These events, they are packaged as premium events. That means the entertainment is premium, room and board is premium, and also security should be premium. However, people, what we truly find is that these are not really premium, they are discounted events. And not to say that these promoters don't do a very good job with promoting these events, making sure that you enjoy yourself. However, what about the safety of your property, such as your cell phone, your laptop, your possessions that are left in the car, that is left in the parking lots, designated parking lots of these events that's supposed to have security. However, people, we see that that is not the truth. I am going to let you take a listen, take a look to what the Popo in the era of Dream Weekend in a Westmoreland, Negril, had to say when in excess of $2 million, cell phones, laptop, all sorts of electronics were stolen from people's car. People get stick up. 2 million plus. Take a listen, take a look, and then I'll give my piece.
The resort area's Westmoreland team carried out an operation based on information received in relation to some stolen items. Persons came down to enjoy themselves at Dream Weekend. Unfortunately, you had some persons who decided that they wanted to do otherwise. So a number of cell phones were stolen and later tracked to a particular location and was retrieved. 16 iPhone, that's iPhone 12 and 13 were recovered. 2 Samsung Galaxy phones were also recovered, along with an Apple laptop and also a number of cables and adapters in relation to the iPhone, Apple products. Also, $200,000 in cash was also retrieved, along with 20, 40, 30 pounds. We have 3 persons in custody. We know there are more than 3 persons involved. We are on the heels of the other 2, which we should find in short order.
Now, people, you hear what the Popo say. Mostly iPhones. iPhones are hot on the market, especially on the black market. Everybody wants the best of the best. However, everybody don't want to pay the store price, so therefore them get them hot. You hear the Popo say them arrest 3 people already and they are looking for 2 more. However, people, we see that these persons, they were on a rampage, very blatant. They were brazen. Them are broken at every sort of car. So people, explain to me, when these promoters tell you that, listen, we have security, they are driving around, they are riding around, and they are watching your car and the property within. However, people, truth be told, most of the time when you go to these events, what they promote is not what you get. When you get there, you're going to see a sign that says, we are not responsible for the property or the contents of your car. That means that you can't sue it. However, they are promoting a top event, a premium event. So you think that your property is safe in your car. You go out and you have good fun, entertainment, you drink up your J-Ray and Neville, and then when you come back, your car door broken, your glass broke out, the contents gone. And people, it is not only that these phones and gadgets are very expensive, it is that you have personal information upon them that pretty much tells about your whole life. So therefore, not only are you losing your property, you're losing your money, especially for people that come from overseas, flying, book flight, book reservation, hotel rate, lele, blue, blah, bling. Go to have a good time. When you come out, your phone gone. It pretty much messes up your HIGH, point blank and period. So people, me just say, the promoters of these events, not only watch the ticket that you're selling, not only watch the entertainment and the DJ and the event itself, also security is of paramount concern. So people, at the end of the day, it is good that the Popo recovered a whole bunch of these items. People came into the Popo station and identified their goods. However, we know that most of these people will probably not show up at courts. We know that most of these people are not going to do any sorts of follow-up. So therefore it only tells you that, listen, whenever we see any sorts of trend like these, especially for these premium events, we could best expect that next year it is going to be even worse. So unless the security or the promoters step up them game, these people will be acting like some thieving squirrels. They are going to be storing your phones like nuts in the summer. So therefore, you're going to get screwed. Point blank and period. Now the next thing that is popping in the news is that we see that gunmen posing as Popo, they went on a rampage in a place called Sandy Bay. Sandy Bay is in Hanover. I am speaking about two specific communities. One place is called Barbican, not the uptown Barbican in a St. Andrew. And then the next place is called Pumpkin Bottom. Based on the information, it is said that about 2 a.m., residents and the mother of a youth, OC Champ, government name Omar McDonald, they heard somebody scream, somebody say, "Don't move, Popo." Boom, the door get kicked down. Them hear a barrage of shot like his BAGDAD over so. After the smoke clear, this young man, Champ, Omar McDonald, he was found at least 18 pieces, more than the family bucket, I think. Based on what the mother is saying, the mattress in which he was laying on in his sleep, it was drenched with BLOOD. It a leak out. Them get at least 18 spent shell. 18 him alone gets. Based on what the mother is saying, she told him, listen, don't keep bad company. Keep away from certain people. The mother also said, which is a DEAD giveaway, him never have anything pon him. Now people, when we hear stuff like this, man kick down the door and I shout, "Pow, pow," we have to ask the question, was it pow, pow, or was it a dopey, or was it definitely the GUNMAN? Doctor of DEATH that pull up and take with his youth. Based on the information, it is said that a couple of minutes later at Pumpkin Bottom, which is an adjoining community, the same people them roll up on a couple, kick down the door, same thing, blaze up the couple. After the smoke clear, Mr. Miguel Minot, Wilmot, and Venetia, RGO, both of them get caught up. Same set of people, same set of thing. Kick down door, knock down door, everybody get caught up. People, let me know in the comment section, do you think that Champ was involved in something? Do you think that this was the Popo, the Dopey, or the GUNMAN on some sort of MURDEROUS shooting rampage? People, let me know what you think in the comment section. However, based on the information from the mother, we can only come to the conclusion that, listen, Champ was involved in a something. So Champ mother say, he never have nothing upon him at the time. However, people, you and I know that it is not what you did on the day when them catch you. It is the past that you have to pay back for. Me I talk about karma. The streets always get justice one way or the other. Point blank and period.